Well, with COVID restrictions beginning to ease and overseas travel set to return by Christmas, Australians are rushing to book flights for that much-needed getaway.
But despite the unprecedented demand, there are still ways that you can save yourself some money, from the way that you pay to finding the best deals. To give us an insight on travel booking tips, we're joined now by consumer campaigner David Liston, who is from the Smart Way to Pay. Morning to you, David. Thank you for being with us. How do we make sure that we're getting the best deal?
Look, there's many different ways to make sure you're getting the best deal, but the most important thing to remember is to get on the front foot early and start booking as soon as you can. As many people know, the earlier you book a flight, the cheaper it'll be. The longer you put it off, the more expensive it'll get. Budgeting for a holiday right now is very important, given the situation with COVID. A lot of Australians are under a fair bit of pressure, so getting on the front foot and making sure you budget appropriately is very, very important.
Does the way we choose to pay affect the final figure in any way?
Yeah, of course. It's very important, and it's actually become more interesting over the last couple of years. So as we always say, the best way to pay for anything is with the cash you have, whether that's cash or with a debit card. But as I was saying, if you want to get the best flights, often it's to get it early. So if you don't have the cash then and there, you do have the options of the traditional credit card, which, you know, is not a great option considering the 2% merchant fee and often interest rates of up to 20%. We crunched some numbers and found that a $1,500 holiday on the credit card, worst case scenario, could end up costing you about $1,568. Now, it's not too bad, and if you save that on your flights, then it's a good option. But there are new options out there now with buy now, pay later. Zip and Afterpay have done deals with airlines. So if you want to get in early and book a flight while it's cheap, they're good options that don't charge interest or merchant fees. Obviously, there are late fees associated with them if you don't pay them back on time. So as I said, a $1,500 holiday with Afterpay, worst case scenario, will cost you $1,568. Now, there is another option, which I would really advise people against, and that's with the payday loans. They're very expensive, and I dare say if you're reaching out for a payday loan for a holiday, you should probably reassess the holiday. Worst case scenario for a $1,500 holiday with payday loan could mean it ends up costing over $2,500. So the way you pay for it is very important. But as I said, get onto it early, make sure you got the money, and make sure you can meet repayments.
Very good advice there, David. Thank you.
No problem.